Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and I haven't made the video about the magnificent ancient fruit tree in some time. Look at this Bunya pine here. It's not a true pine, it's in the Araucaria. It's an Araucaria bidwilli. Bunya pine was and still is to some extent a staple of many Australian Aboriginal people. This thing has giant cones, the size of watermelons. They can weigh up to, some sources say 35 pounds, others say 35 kilograms. They fall on your head, you die. They fall next to you, you get hurt. They fall a little bit further away from you, and one cone can feed you and your whole family. I've seen many giant, magnificent trees, but I've never seen such a big one, such a big Bunya pine from so close up. It's incredibly thick, almost 2 meters thick at the base. And the reason is probably because it's forking here. Each of those forks is the size of a really good Bunya pine in this area. And down there, maybe there was even a third branch. Who knows what's died here? There are some sucas seeds lying here, and the Bunya seeds look basically like those, but don't confuse them. Sucas is deadly, while Bunya is tasty. But look at this thing, folks. Look at this thing. Okay, let's put our universal unit of measurement, the tactical crock, next to it, and this tree is dwarfing my 45 size crock. Yeah, must be close to 2 meters at the base. Amazing. I guess when the cones are falling down here, this road is being turned into a war zone. They can actually even destroy a car. Let's put some distance between us and the tree to admire it from the distance. Must be about 30 meters tall. Look at it. It is much taller than this house. The house has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors. And this tree is considerably taller. It's so massive. And the height is not even its most striking feature. There are higher ones around here. This one didn't grow that tall because it forks into 2 pieces. Magnificent. Yeah, this might be my favorite conifer to forage for, because you find one good sized cone and the day is safe. You want to carry the cone home if it's good size, yeah, you're gonna get tired. Even if you just remove the nuts from the cone and carry them home, you will have done a good... Mamma mia! Did this guy pose for me, or did I just catch him? Well, anyways, even one cone is good, and I've heard about people who collected wheelbarrows over wheelbarrows of those cones. Basically, one tree is enough for you to give away to friends and family. And this is such a gigantic tree. Unfortunately, this pavement is a little bit too encroaching too much on it. They should cut away 1/2 meter of this pavement, but then not much is gonna be left of this sidewalk. At least they made the sidewalk here around him. Look, here is the sidewalk. Here are those trees and shrubs to separate the sidewalk from the street. Here they are leading the sidewalk around the tree and back towards the wall. If they remove too much more of the concrete here, it's getting tight, but yeah, still, I want to be sure that those are not Bunya nuts, but yeah, there is a big sucas here, and the nuts have remnants of the red shell, which is so typical for sucas nuts. Hey, this is really dangerous, folks. I've seen those growing together several times, and often sucas nuts end up under the Bunya pine. This is horribly dangerous. People here don't know they are edible. Don't know the Bunya nuts are edible. But if they confuse them with the sucas, if the sucas seeds are lying under a Bunya tree and they forage them and collect them, they can well die. Look at this beautiful thing. It's such a magnificent tree, and that it's a really prolific nut tree makes it even better. Interesting that there are no cones here. I don't think those things are dioecious. If they have male cones, they should also have female cones. There are male cones lying around here, but not a single old female scale from last year. Very interesting. Usually you can find at least a few. Tell me, folks, are those monoecious or dioecious? Do they have male and female trees or just one type of trees? Amazing. I'm so honored. I'm so privileged to be standing right next to it. Each of those two main branches is like, what, 90 centimeters, almost a meter thick. Amazing. Such a beautiful tree. I hope it survives for many more decades. And I hope it doesn't kill anyone with the giant cones. So folks, this was maybe the most magnificent Bunya pine I've ever seen in my life. By the way, I'm here in Menton, the most subtropical place in all of continental France. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and subtropical city of Menton in France. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.